What's up, you guys? I just wanted to stop in and show you the work I ended up doing on this piece. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it looks pretty interesting. Maybe I wouldn't do the rim next time, but let me know what you think down in the comments. So I started with this piece, and if you want to see how we did this piece, check out yesterday's live feed. It has the whole process up until this point, and I accidentally let it go till 6:55 p.m. when I put it out at 2 p.m. So the resin completely cured around me. It's even cured onto this plasticine, and as you can see, it's not coming off as easily as I thought. I thought it would kind of harden back up a little bit. Not completely dry, because plasticine does not dry, but it didn't. So because I can't pull it out, I decided I was going to just swoosh it off, smoosh it off, just like that. And because I had no other option, I'm just running my finger along the top. If you do decide to do this, please be careful, because the resin will peek up onto the plasticine a little bit and give kind of a ridge, and I don't want you guys to cut yourself. So maybe use a butter knife, something like that, to help you just smoosh all of this plasticine off. Also, let me know down in the comments what you think about the word smoosh, because I'm undecided in the moment. So once you have the top part off, you have the problem with the rest of it. And I have this clay tool that I got on probably Amazon, and I'm just using it to kind of just curl out all of the rest of the plasticine that's kind of gone under a lip of resin. It's acting just like regular clay, swirls up just like this. And so you can get these tools on Amazon. It looks like one of those things that your dentist will look at your teeth. It's got a mirror on it, but micro, mini, baby sized. Just make sure you get up under all the crevices, all the nooks and crannies. I don't know any other way to get this stuff out other than just scraping it off. So that is what I'm doing. So yeah. If you are hearing any noises in the background, I'm currently at the dog park because my puppies needed urgently to go outside, which is half the reason why I'm not live today. The other half is I got to finish this tree commish. So up close, this is what it looks like when you just kind of squish. Nope, that one is even too much of a word even for me. Anyways, once you have all the clay out, you still have this ridge to deal with, and it looks like I still have a little bit of clay to get out from under the lippy lip. So after I got all the rest of the resin out, I decided I wanted to cut back this big ridge. I tried a brayer tool and it wasn't working, but I didn't try to put heat on it, so I'm not sure. If you do this, please be careful. X-Acto blades are super, super sharp, and you will get cut more often than you won't if you're not careful. Trust me, I cut myself probably once a week with X-Acto blades just because I'm doing too many things at one time and not paying attention. Also, fun fact, if you have fresh enough resin, like this was only 4 hours old epoxy, hit it with a heat gun to kind of soften your resin so that when you go back in with your X-Acto blade or brayer, it will cut so much more smoothly and easily. It doesn't stay smoothly and easily for very long. You have to hit it with a heat every 60 seconds, but it still works, and you can get it all trimmed off super nice, just like this. So it's back down to a low profile. That big ridge isn't still on there, but now we got to figure out what to do with this void. So I decided I was going to mix up some more super gold resin using the MTN liquid gold. You can find it on my website, artisttilldeath.com. I'll have a link down in the description box. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, you may not know that I let the propellant seep out of my liquid gold by putting it in the back of a Dixie cup. I use the back because the inside, the regular side, is wax lined, and it's made not to absorb anything, so I'm using the back. See the darker parts when I swish it around? That's the propellant. That's what cool splats. The dark is what I don't want, and that's what's going to end up soaking out into the back of this cup. And so in the meantime, I'm going to take an alcohol rag and try to wipe up and off as much of the plasticine remnants as possible. I'm also simultaneously mixing my resin. I'm again using the Alumilite Amazing Quick Coat. It's UV resistant and it cures super fast. I am mixing it with my Istillio stand mixer. It lets me do whatever I want to do with my hands while it is mixing, but then again, you still have to scrape the sides and the bottom and all that to make sure it's fully incorporated. So just make sure if you get the Istillio stand mixer, make sure you do that. I got a lot of the propellant soaked out. You can see by the rim of the cup that I got a lot of it, but I didn't get all of it. See, you can see that dark rim right there. Boop, right above that. That is the propellant seepage. Ugh, what a horrible word. Anyways, so I'm doing that with all of my cups of gold before I pour it into my resin. And you may have to do this a few times to get a really good opaque resin. You can see just by one of the backs of a cup, it's kind of translucent. You can see where I'm letting it drip off that it's really thin. You can almost see through it. Well, you can super see through it. So I'm going to add more gold until it's opaque and as shiny as my little heart desires. This may take a little bit of the product depending on how gold and super shiny you want it. So just mix it until it looks like how you want it to look. It will not look like this unless you put very little resin in. That's just what it looks like when it's floating on top of the resin. So you just have to add as much or as little as you want for the color payoff that you want, which is the same with any pigment, really. I'm giving it one more wipe off because of the resin that I flicked. The gold that I flicked. And fun fact, I pushed stop when I was supposed to push record, and I pushed record when I was supposed to push stop and missed that whole part. But in a minute, I'm going to be doing the rim around the piece, and so you'll see the same exact process as when I poured this fill in. And now I'm just putting some basically only liquid gold on top, but it has a little bit of the resin in it, but mostly it is just the liquid gold. I wanted it to have that super shiny, oil slicky, sheeny look, and so that's what I did to get that look. Meow. I'm going to let this cure while I think about what I want to do with the rest of it. Turns out I decided to fill in the rest of it because what else am I going to do? And so that is what we're about to make happen. As you can see, it has cured almost level. I could just do a flood coat and it would basically fill it in. It'd be perfect. It'd be awesome. But I went rogue and decided that I was going to fill the room with gold, and I don't know if it was a success. Please let me know down in the comments below if you think it would have been more successful if I would have just maybe done the rim void in black and then something else on the outside face, or if this looks fine. I'm not sure. You know, when you're just winging it, you can't be sure. So you guys let me know. So since the valleys on all my little squiggles were kind of low, I decided to fill them in, and I added a whole bunch of MTN liquid gold, available on my website, artisttilldeath.com, shameless plug. And I think it looked nice. And then I decided to do the outside rim. I may decide to just paint that in a solid black. I'm not sure. But I would like to know what you guys think. If you want to let me know down in the comments. I love to read your guys' thoughts and opinions. And so now I'm putting basically just a raw MTN gold on the top. So it's going to have like that floating look. I'm only hitting with just a very minimal amount of heat because I don't want my gold to crack. And then I wiped it off with an alcohol wipe. So the rim that's supposed to be lower than the face of it, it's kind of rolling over. So, oops. But I think it still looks good. Tell me what you guys would have changed. And thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me that you spend your time with me. Please be kind to one another, because you never know what someone is going through. And forgive me for my sniffles, because I'm still a little bit under. And so, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow in our live. And I love you guys so much. But till then, See you guys next time. Bye. I said bye.